my name is Jess Medley and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be all about my 2019 goals, resolutions, things that I want to accomplish in the new year, and I'm so excited to share them with you guys, but also to have this video for myself later down the line at the end of 2019 into 2020, which sounds literally so crazy. 2020 is an eyesight, it's not a year, so the fact that that's next year is literally ridiculous to me. But I wanted to have this video as kind of a documentation to look back and see how I did, and also to share my goals with you guys so that you guys can see what I am trying to strive for in the new year and just things like that. Also, if you guys hear a little bit of jingling around my room, I just got a kitten. His name is Salem, and he is playing, and he's got a little collar with a bell so I know where he is because he's so tiny, so he gets lost places. So if you hear a little jingling, that's what that is. And if you guys want to go and meet Salem, I did just post a video a few days ago detailing the adoption and everything, so go check that out if you have not already. And without further ado, let's hop into the video. So I decided to separate everything by goals, dailies, per weeks, and resolutions. Starting off with goals, these are things that I can basically check off of a list. Like, I've done it, I don't need to keep working for it once I've done it. Like, obviously I would like to keep it up in advance if I do the thing, but it's not something that's like a resolution that I want to just kind of incorporate into my life. These are things I want to do and check off. So the first goal on my goals category is to lose 25 pounds, and whether I hit 25 or 15, I really just set this as like a thing because I do want to check it off because it is a goal, but also I know that I might not hit 25 and I might be okay with that type of deal. It's mostly just I would really like to get healthy and fit type of goal, and that's the number that I put in my mind. But again, I don't really like to weigh myself because it puts me in a bad mindset, so I might change it later, but as of right now it's to lose 25 pounds of fat and put on some muscle and just kick some butt this year with my health and fitness. Next is to hit 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, which would just be a really cool thing. Right now I'm at about 22,000, and this is mainly just an idea to grow my social media and to reach more people that have like-minded interests as me. I just really love social media and I love YouTube as a platform, so being able to reach more people would just be really fun, and 50,000 seems like really far away, but I definitely think it's a possibility because last year I think my goal was to hit 20,000 by the new year, and I did that, and I was only at like maybe 5,000, so I think this is attainable. We'll find out. Next is to be able to pay rent through 1 month of AdSense. If you guys didn't know, I do get paid slightly, just a bit from YouTube, so I'd really like to make enough in 1 month of just AdSense views to be able to pay my rent just for 1 month, just to see if I can do it. That's just kind of a cool goal that I think I would like to accomplish, just to feel stable in what I'm doing, and I think it would just be a cool thing to say that I paid rent through YouTube, so that's one of my goals. Next is to read 25 books. I've actually already started this. I'm reading How to Be a Badass. I think that's what it's called, How to Be a Badass. The Badass book by Jen Sincero, and it's super good. I've actually already read half of it. Like, I read half of it before and then I never finished it, so I'm rereading it and I'm still about halfway through again, but it's so good and so inspiring. Salem's making so much noise, but he's so cute, so it's fine. But I've been really liking it, and it's a great way to start the new year with fresh motivation and ready to kick some butt. Next, I'd like to get all 3 of my splits. I've had a right split before, but I lost it, and I've never had a left split. I've never had a middle split, but I just would like to be able to say I can do a split and also like at an audition, just like kick my face need be. So that's one of my goals. Next is a goal that I actually have already accomplished, and that was to adopt a cat, and I adopted Salem, so check that off the list. My next 2 goals are travel-based goals, and the first one is to travel to Canada. I would really love to see Banff in the winter time. I just think it's so beautiful. One of my other goals was actually to see snow, so I could get both of those done in Banff or in Canada, wherever. But Banff is just such a like dream destination right now that I would really love to go see. So just to visit Canada, and also to visit Salem, not my cat, like the city or the town, village, to go visit Salem during the fall around Halloween, because I've been there before and I went around the summer, which was still beautiful. It was super cool, but I think I would just really like to see it during the fall, so I want to try and do that this year. The last goal of mine is to actually audition for a Broadway touring company. I have a resolution in general to audition for more things like overall, but one of my like main like life goals is to actually do a tour of like a Broadway show. Currently the dream is to do Anya and Anastasia. We'll see how that works. That's not my goal for this year, that's just like an overall goal. But my goal this year is something that I can accomplish, and that is to go out and audition for a show. I can accomplish that whether or not I get a call back, doesn't matter, but I can accomplish the goal of going out and auditioning. So that's something I want to do in kind of preparation to book a national tour. I highly doubt I would book a national tour on the first try, so I just kind of want to get the first one done so I know what it's like and then go from there. So the next of the categories are my 2019 dailies, and these are things that I want to try and incorporate into each day. So the first one is stretching or yoga. I really want to try and get more into my yoga practice, so doing that every day, or at least stretching every day, will also help me accomplish the splits goal and just help me feel more flexible and just more youthful longer. Not that I'm old at all, I'm 23. I really want to stretch more and just be more flexible as a human. The next one is to meditate, and I have tried to do this goal so many times, but I just get so bored because meditation can be boring, but also if you do it right, it's not boring, so I should probably just do it right. But I really want to try and meditate and just get more into like the spiritual side of myself, because that's not something that I've really kind of gone into before, and I just think meditation will be nice because I'm kind of an introvert, so taking some time just to myself, just for 2 minutes to 5 minutes a day, and just kind of like being with myself and either doing like a law of attraction meditation or something like that, I think will just be really helpful and really nice. My next one is to read every day, and that's to help accomplish the 25 books challenge that I'm setting for myself. But to read every day, I'm not in school anymore, so I don't read as much, but now I can read the things that I want to read and not like an old play, which, you know, was fun. But also I have so many YA novels that are just sitting here on my bookshelf right over here that I would love to read that I haven't gotten to, so that's one of my goals. The next daily one that I'm trying to incorporate is to drink more water and to drink it first thing in the morning. I definitely do not drink enough water. I've been doing pretty good the past week. Harmony got me a new water bottle that I've been using a ton and I love it, but I really need to start drinking more water just for health, for my skin, for living. Water. And my last of my daily goals is to do something musical every day, whether that's singing, playing piano, or playing ukulele. I love music and I don't do it as much now that I'm graduated out of college, because that was like a thing I did, that was my major. So making sure that I kind of stick to my training, advancing as much as I can, especially because I have so much more time. I can play piano more, get better at that, work on singing videos for you guys, just doing things like that. That's the goal. So the next category are 2019 per week. So these are things I'd like to do per week. There's a couple things that I still need to add to it, but I'll add later throughout the year. But as of right now, it's to meal prep healthy meals on my Sunday. Generally, the actual Sunday of the week is not my Sunday. So I want to make sure that I have healthy meals prepared, so I'm not spending extra money and I'm just sticking to what I should be eating. It's just so much easier to meal prep and have it already prepared. That's why I love it. The next one is to exercise 4+ times a week, and that is to obviously accomplish the first goal on my list that I had. And I just want to get fitter and healthier, and doing that at least 4 times a week I think will just be really beneficial. And then the last one of that small category is to journal at least once a week. I want to start getting into journaling and just writing out my thoughts, because I have a lot of them and I generally just keep them to myself and don't write them anywhere, don't tell people. So I'm gonna try and journal more, see if that helps, just like being a stable human being, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. And last up are my 2019 resolutions. And my resolutions are basically things that I can just keep working on, bad habits that I've noticed about myself that I would like to try and correct. And yeah, let's just get into those. So the first one is to not worry about things that haven't happened yet. I have a horrible habit of just thinking about the worst possible outcome of things and just assuming that that's already happened, and now I'm worried and stressed about this thing that hasn't even happened yet. So that's one of my resolutions, is to just not worry about things that haven't happened yet. Only worry about them if they happen. Not that hard, but apparently hard for me. The next one is to keep my calendar updated at all times. I am so bad with calendars. I love keeping calendars because I'm a very busy person, but I'm really bad about just keeping them updated with my work schedules and everything. So as soon as things happen, I'm gonna put them in my calendar so I have them and don't double book myself, because that has happened in my past and that's not fun. The next one is to not procrastinate minor tasks, because I'm really bad about putting things off even if it would literally be solved in 5 minutes or less, and then I get stressed about the thing that I have to do when it would literally just be done so fast. So I'm not gonna put off minor tasks, just get them done and out and don't have to worry about them. And the last of my 2019 resolutions is to audition for all things, even if I think I don't have a chance. I'm really bad about putting myself in a box of a type, or the fact that I don't think I'm a good dancer, or the fact that I don't think I'm a pop singer, and kind of limiting myself in that way, when really I have a lot of skills that I really haven't gotten to use. And so I think the biggest 2019 resolution that I'm having is to just audition for literally everything. Obviously, if the call is not right for me and I know it, whether that be like the race, or like the fact that I don't play drums, or the fact that I'm not a point ballet dancer, things like that, I'm not gonna audition for. But if it's things like a dancer call, or like just a random call for a musical that I don't think I'm right for but should probably just go anyways, it's just so good to show your face in this industry. So that's really what I'm trying to do, just make a name for myself in Orlando. And yeah, that's one of my biggest resolutions this year. So that is all that I have written down. Obviously, I'm going to be adding things throughout the year and trying to tick off as many as I can to say, hey, I did the thing. But these are just the ones that I have in my mind, and I'm really excited for the end of this year / the beginning of next year, hello Salem, to look back at them and see how far I've come and how far I still have to go. So I hope this video helped you out in some way to try and figure out goals that maybe you want to set for yourself, or that you want to accomplish for yourself, give you inspiration, I don't know. But I hope this video helped you in some way. It wasn't just me talking for however long this video is going to be. But I will talk to you guys in my next video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!